You have a very on Pyro and
Byro had a full practice today. Looked good. I haven't talked to the medical staff after practice, but he looked very good. So all things are promising that there's a potential for him to return and play this weekend. Cedarquist is still out week to week, upper body. Byro will likely travel. I would say probable to play, but the week has to continue to go well on his return to play protocols.
last week, going against Seth in the division opponents, two of the top teams in the league, between Providence and Bridgeport. What did those games really show you about your team?
Yeah, we liked how we played Wednesday and Friday. We were horrible on Saturday, but Wednesday and Friday. I think we went toe-to-toe with two of the best teams in the American Hockey League. Both teams are older. They're heavy. They're strong, hard teams to play. Bridgeport's got a lot of vets, right? And so I thought we handled those situations well. I liked that in the Providence game. We were playing well but found ourselves down, and we just stayed with it. We didn't start cheating the game and searching for offense. We stayed the course. We kept playing the right way, trusting that eventually we'd get rewarded, and we did. The Bridgeport game, I just liked our resilience because you got down 1-0 right away. We go score 3. They kept coming back. They tie it late. We didn't get rattled. We continued to play the right way, and obviously found a way to win it in overtime. So those were really good lessons in those games, and I think the guys gained a lot of belief about how good we can be. And Saturday, we were in a tough spot. You kind of set up to fail when you get into the hotel at 3:30 in the morning. But we didn't fight enough that night. We didn't play hard enough for each other, and just made the game too easy for them on Saturday. So those are lessons we got to learn from that.
So you talked about challenging the younger players, going against teams like Providence and Bridgeport that are older. Does that help with that challenge, or how maybe did that make them rise of competitiveness?
Yeah, they're at the stage of their young pro careers that they can accept these challenges now, that I can get on them. It's not just teaching now. It's also times to, put their feet to the fire a little bit about they need to be leaders for us. Just like Quinter and JJ and Sammy and Krebs, and those guys had to be as really young players. We have our leadership core, but our young guys are in big situations. They need to be drivers. They're on the power play. They're on the top couple lines. They're on some are on the penalty kill. So those are great opportunities. And with that opportunity, there is that pressure and responsibility to deliver. So they're doing a really good job of it. There's ups and downs. They're not playing perfect as you'd expect at 18 and 19 years old. But I thought that, especially the Wednesday and Friday games, I thought Kulik and Rosine and Kozak and Kisakov all did really good things and were big reasons that we won those games. And that's not easy to do at the age they're at.
How has he really done in his return?
Yeah, I think, he's, as expected, there's rust. And you can't just come back after a year. I mean, he's been out he hasn't played a game basically in a year. And I think what I like about him is he's competitive and he's a great teammate, and he's given us a chance to win both games he's played. Certainly, I'm sure he would like to be a lot better and get back to the form he expects from himself. And we know he's gonna, but it's just gonna take some time. It's gonna take some amount of games. But like I said, what I really like is that, in the first game he played, we were tied with 2 minutes to go. Now, we didn't get the result we wanted to, but he put us in position to win that game. In the second game, even though I'm sure there's some goals he'd like to have back, again, he put us in position and we won that game. So I was really happy for him to get that win. It feels probably like it's been 5 years for him, even though it's only been 1. And I expect him to just keep getting better every week.
Last time you faced them was a 6-5 overtime loss. What did you take away from that game against them, or what did you guys do well?
They're a really good team. Cleveland's got a very good forward group. Their D-core's a little beat up right now with call-ups and stuff, but their forward group is outstanding. there's a lot of high-end skill. Bemstrom and Marchenko are two of the more talented young players in this league. So they seem to do a really good job also of getting teams to play their style. Like, everybody has their own style, and you want to impose your will on your opponents. I mean, every time I look at their scores, it seems like it's 5-4, 6-5, 8-6. Like, they do a really good job of getting teams into the track meets that they seem to like. So, we've got to manage the puck better against them than we did that night. We turned too many pucks over. That's going to be a real key against them. When you turn pucks over to a team that wants to go on offense, you're in big trouble. So they're a very explosive offensive team, and we know we're going to have two really, really tough games for us. Everybody wants to, especially young offensive players, love to play in games where it's trading chance for chance. But we want to drill into our guys that we can create offense without giving all that up. So, because that not only is winning hockey long term and winning hockey in the playoffs, but that's also winning hockey as an individual if you want to play in the NHL. You can't just be handing out chances to other teams left and right. So, we believe the better defense you play, the more offense you're going to get. We don't want to be a defensive-oriented team or defensive-minded, but we want to be great defensively so we don't have to play it. The better you are defensively and the better you manage the puck, the less you have to play defense. So that's our mindset. But Cleveland did a very good job of pressuring us into turnovers last time we played them, and then they ended up taking advantage of those.